One of the things about the principles that fascinated me was the idea that negative dysfunctional thought didn't have to be a problem. Almost every other psychology I've come across, if you're suffering, the problem is that you have dysfunctional negative thought, and we got to get you to do something about it or do something about it. We got to get in on that. Whereas the principle says, no, it's perfectly natural to have all different kinds of thoughts. The problem is the reaction to the thought. The problem is an unhealthy relationship to the thought. And that idea that you can have a healthy relationship to the most unhealthy thoughts fascinated me. Because you don't have to get rid of the thought. Whereas cognitive theory is all about doing something with the thought. Now, from a principles perspective, which is interesting, you say, well, what's a healthier relationship to thought? Well, not mistaking it for reality and taking it too seriously. So like I've worked as a counselor for 10 years, as well as what I do now. And when I worked with someone that had an anxiety disorder, they didn't struggle with anger. You got these two negative thoughts, both feel bad, both equally, dysfunctional. Why is the anxiety disorder person struggle with anxiety and the anger management person struggle with anger? Well, that's the one they're taking seriously. And if you say to someone with anxiety, well, why do you want to get rid of anxiety? It's uncomfortable and it's painful. Well, what about other uncomfortable, painful thoughts? Well, what do you mean? Like what? Well, like anger. Oh, I don't worry about anger. Then you ask the anger management person, well, why don't you not worry about your anger? Are you crazy? Do you know how strong it is? Well, don't you have other strong negative feelings? Not really. Well, what about anxiety? Yeah, I have that. Well, what do you do about that? Oh, I don't worry about that. So it's highlighted the fact that we can have a healthy relationship to any thought or an unhealthy relationship to any thought. And what I've noticed is the ones that we're most concerned about, the ones that we take most seriously, are the ones that are a problem for us. For me, that was anxiety, insecurity, self-consciousness.
So are you saying the mental engagement of it is what makes it big?
No, it's more like, it's not the mental engagement. The mental engagement, if you engaged with a thought that you considered ridiculous, it wouldn't have a harmful effect. For me,
right,
I'll ruminate, but I know I'm ruminating and I'm not thinking clearly. I get a lot of gratification out of it, but I don't get the negative effects, right? Because I know I'm not thinking clearly, so I don't use it as a guide to reality.